and I run the functional medicine side of Dr. Nagel's office. And we are really excited because we are doing another 5-day water fast. We do a couple of these every year, but we wanted to let you know that we have one coming up at the end of October. We're going to get to those details in just a minute. Dr. Nagel is going to go ahead and go through kind of the reasons why we do water fasts, and then we'll go into, this is part 1 of a 3-part series, and we're going to go through the first 2 of the 7 benefits of water fasting and why you should do it. So he's going to go ahead.
So by the end, just make sure that you sign up for Fast for Health. I mean, our goal is, we take in, 130 so far.
Last time we did this, we had 130 people following. Just to going, maybe not necessarily going through the fast, but following all of, the reasons why we're doing it, and we did like day-by-day updates on how you should be feeling during the fast. It's really kind of fun to do as a group. So this time we hope to get, at least 200 people, 250 people following. So share this with your friends and family and let them know the reasons why you should fast. So here we go.
So we have the 7-part, or it's a 3-part series on the 7 benefits of fasting, but I want to pre-frame this as most of you know, we have solutions for people with really tough cases that, when people struggle with autoimmunity like lupus, or, cases like dementia or Alzheimer's or autism, or, anything that, that Americans are struggling with, these tough diseases, we have solutions for them. And one of the, we use a multi-therapeutic approach. So with our multi-therapeutic approach, you have to do all of them. In our opinion, you have to do all of them to get better. And we really see these approaches jive really well together. And the first one is detoxification. So when a person is toxic, if they don't get the toxins out of their body, and we live in a really toxic environment, in our opinion, it's just not going to get better, and we see that clinically. The second one is gut health. So leaky gut is such a huge issue now. The gut is connected with everything. And so that's really important too, and that's our expertise. The third one's diet. And so the reason I pre-frame this is people that come in and start getting their diet dialed in on their own. I mean, these are things that you can do on your own before coming to us for help. These other ones, you need our help. But this one, you can do it. Fasting is a great way to just move in that direction. So there's a bunch of benefits with reducing immunity, disease processes, stimulating stem cells. We're going to go through all that. So, this is how our programs, our multi-therapeutic approach, where we're, helping people with disease. So
absolutely. So that takes us to, here is our 5-day water fast information. We told you this information, but I just wanted you to see it here. Our next 5-day water fast is October 25th through the 29th. That's a Sunday through a Thursday. And we are going to be doing, training on leading up to the fast on our Fast for Health Facebook page. And then we're also going to be doing daily updates on what to expect the next day of the 5-day water fast, how you should be feeling the day of the water fast, that specific day, that type of thing. And that's really helpful when you're going through the fast.
It's really helpful. We get a lot of feedback that it would be really tough for people to get through something like that. Because really, Americans eat on average 17 times a day. Mm-hmm. So going, 5 days without food is a little daunting, maybe a little stressful. So here we are, the 7 benefits. All right, I'm going to keep on going. 7 benefits. So we're just going to do a couple here.
We're going to do 2 tonight.
2 tonight. One is autophagy. So autophagy means self-eating. And so what happens is when a person fasts, you're really stressing the body. And our genes, we have hunter-gatherer genetics. Our God-given genetics are really smart, and they're designed to have seasonal fasting, block fasting, long fasts like this. And it's this amazing mechanism of autophagy, which means self-eat, and the body.
And it's a healthy stress on the body. When you say stress, don't think of it as negatively. It's a very positive thing.
And which is why when you look at the research, in 2016. The Nobel Prize winner won it on fasting and autophagy and how it reduces all of these diseases and a multitude of organs, really every organ. And how does it do that? Because when you fast, it positively stresses every cell in the body. So what are some of these effects? Well, it can target autoimmune cells. So, I talked about us taking on cases. It's not, heavy metals and biotoxins and other things can trigger autoimmunity, but there's a process of autophagy that really starts cleaning up the debris, where the body starts targeting these dysfunctional immune cells and eating them
It's
for
like the
energy.
lowest level dirty cells that are just wreaking havoc in the body. And fasting is going in and kind of spring cleaning, getting rid of all those low level cells that aren't doing anything good for you and allowing the good cells to thrive.
Yes, and then there's research on how they can target cancer. And then when we look at food allergies, so that's a leaky gut situation too, where food proteins pass in through the gut where they shouldn't, and then the body's type 2 immune system starts reacting to it. And then every time you eat gluten or dairy or whatnot, you start reacting, and you can even react to healthy foods. We've seen that in testing. But it can target, those are dysfunctional immune cells. So it can target those too, clean up that debris, and really push you toward health.
Yep. So that's number one. And then number two is just an increase in stem cells. And this can actually be during the fast and then after the fast. And Lee has kind of a cool story that happened to him with stem cells during his last fast.
So we track things with BCA's body composition analysis, and my body composition, it's not when I go through a fast, I don't just burn a bunch of fat. It actually shows that I'm burning muscle, which is, could be concerning if you don't understand that the body's going in targeting damaged cells, old cells, and it's just kind of resetting the body. And that if you let it do what it's supposed to do, it comes back healthier. So it's interesting, I've actually gained weight this summer, and so I did a body composition analysis and compared it to my post-fast in the spring. And I've actually put on 6 pounds of muscle without really doing anything. I mean, basically hormone optimization, doing what we do in functional med, eating the way we do in our phase 2 and phase 3 of our weight loss program. Basically I play a little bit of hockey, I do a little bit of yoga, I do a little bit of resistance training, nothing, water sports, nothing too crazy. And I'm not in the gym for 2 hours a day, and just by that hormone optimization, bringing down insulin, raising up, and actually, this brings down insulin growth factor, which raises up growth hormone, and growth hormone burns fat and gains muscle. So, I've actually seen this, and it's the first time I've done 5 fasts, I think, 5 or 6, and this is the first time I've actually seen, a response like that.
Yeah. So the increase in stem cells is huge, and so you have all of these. Dr. Nagel always says they're baby cells that don't know what they want to be when they grow up, and so they kind of go around and try to find areas that need help. So if you have any type of repair that needs done in the body, maybe it's a bad knee or something going on in your back, those stem cells are going to go around and try to repair those areas. And so you might even feel during your fast some areas of pain, and that's a
weak links through fasting.
Yeah, you feel a little pain. Even at night, you might feel a little bit of pain, but you know that that's repair going on, which is really cool to think about. So there's lots of healing going on, and ultimately you're going to have a better functioning immune system once you go through a 5-day water fast. So that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. Stay tuned for our next 2 parts of the 3-part series of the 7 amazing benefits.
So if you find this interesting, share it with somebody, and then they can come to my Facebook page, or we have our Fast for Health Facebook page, and if you like that, you can become a member of that.
And we're going to start doing lead-up videos to the 5-day water fast on there pretty soon. So tune in, and we will see you later. Maybe tomorrow we'll come back with the second part.